Hello, hi guys, welcome to the farms. So today we are doing compost manure making. So I'm going to explain to you a little bit in details about what we're doing. You're with me here, Felix Mbewe. So I'm joined by a new partner, my assistant. She introduced herself, but as it is, you be explained to and you see what she's also going to be offering to you. So you can go ahead.
Okay, hello, it's Mavis. I'm here. We'll be making compost manure today. I'll be assisting at the farm, so we'll talk about what we are doing today.
Okay, so in details from the basics, from the first stage for what you need to do. Basically, you just need three things for you to make a good compost heap. You need to have the greens, which are the organics. You need to have dry leaves or grass or sticks or sawdust. Then you need to have manure. So here we've got a lot of cattle, and that gives us the manure that we'll be showing you as we'll be piling up our compost heap. Then in terms of the size, how big is it, maybe?
Okay, so the compost power is 3 meters by 250, 2.5. Um, it's 3 meters the other side, and it's 2 meters in the middle.
Yeah. So we expect to make it maybe as high as 2 meters high. Then we'll pile it up in what ratios, if may ask?
Okay, so we are doing the green materials. There will be more. There will be 30 centimeters the power of green materials, and 15 dry materials, and 15 manure.
So see you as we get to make our compost heap. Thanks guys. Keep watching.
You won't allow me to
Mm-hmm. The outside is get it. We'll put the wire around. So maybe we'll dig up somewhere here.
No.
Put the wire. Okay, so this is the part of our kettle. We have manure which is readily available and it's wet already, so no need to add water to it. We're going to collect enough manure of our compost heap. Then we're going to show you how to apply manure to a compost heap. So this is a good part of staying where there is enough manure that you need to make a good compost heap. So you need to add water if it's dry, but as it is, it's already wet because of the rains and all. It is a plus. We use manure for two things mainly: urea, which is most from the urine, and the other nutrients that the crops need: the phosphorus, calcium, and nitrogen. So next, we're going to collect the dry, which is the dry leaves or grass that we have. So in the end, we'll also show you how a complete pile of a compost heap looks like. Okay, so this is the pile of our dry grass that we've collected. The one that we use both for mulching and compost heap making. So this basically helps in the decomposition process for our compost heap. You realize that the greens on their own, they need time to decompose, and they carry a lot of fresh water and other fresh nutrients. But the dry ones, they act also as the aerating material. You need enough air. So once you mix this, it acts as a solvent. So you need this to allow enough air and oxygen to get inside your pile. So time and again, for the first 2 weeks, you allow it to rot, then you start mixing it every week to allow decomposition to take place thoroughly. So we'll see on the other side where we'll show you the actual compost as we'll be piling up all our materials and how it will be progressing in terms of decomposition. Okay, so this is our pile of manure, and this manure has got a lot of small living organisms, and these are very little in time that you can't actually see. But for some, like the grubs, for instance, like this, these are really essential for decomposition, and the worms. All these, they help in bringing back the richness of the soil. So soil fertility is helped by such living organisms that you need to protect and conserve. A more reason why you need to have a minimal usage of chemicals and conventional chemicals that can destroy or spoil your land. So you need to make compost manure in order to bring back such living organisms back to your soil, because these help out a lot in bringing back fertility and balancing the ecosystem. So there are a lot of humus here. I wish you had the microscope, would have shown you, even just from this pile of dirt, how many and the billions of living mass and living organisms that are present here. The ones that help to feed the crops and to protect the soil. So in our next video, we'll show you how we're going to pile by pile with the actual and accurate measurements that we had said for our compost heap. But for now, in today's shooting, we did focus on 3 things: how to prepare a compost heap, the measurements, and collecting the materials that we need. So that was a basic explanation as to how you do a compost heap and how easy it is. And you'll see even from the results as we apply it to our crops and what it does to the soil itself. There will be no need at some point when the soil is fully regenerated that you can't use fertilizers and other chemicals, because there are other practices that we need also to get into the discussion and explain to you. So for now, it's been me, Felix Mbewe. Thank you so much. We are at Chimfunshi Farms. We are glad to be part of the project that we are doing under conservation or climate smart agriculture.
I am Mwene Mavis, the assistant. Thank you so much. Keep watching.